Welcome for round 3. Uh, we should be playing Assault at the Satellite Array. Assault at the Satellite Array, which is right there. Alright, so on the left, William Hagewood. On the right, someone that I don't have the name of, that we will call Sky Paladin. Not because I decided, but because it's his Steam name. Alright, so the lists aren't good yet, but I guess you already know by seeing the chassis what we are going to have. Alright, so there is first order on Will's side. Where is the skilled bombardier? There you go. Scorch. I guess this is something that you could call classic now. Let me just know if there is no fancy stuff right there. Fanatical. Can you see the table? Yeah, you can. There you go. Fanatical. And what is the marksman cluster? Classic. Fanatical. Predator. Electronic baffle. Oh no, actually. Advanced optics. Malorus with marksman cluster. And Kylo Ren with, yeah, nothing really surprising here. Instinctive, shattering, predator. The tech is already there. And concussion. And advanced optics. Is that it? And munitions failsafe. Obviously. Alright, so for Will, the list will be updated right now. The score isn't good. There you go. Will is playing for USA, as you can see, with the flag. Grudge will be red. Dread will be yellow. Scorch will be blue. And I am too. Malorus will be green. Okay. Alright, so that is for USA. Now, oh, also, bettings. There you go. And then, Philippines. Empire. Wampa elusive. Jingo is dead man. Okay, so Wampa elusive. Wampa. Jingoist Deadman switch. Iden Versio with elusive iron cannon. Grand Inquisitor, alright, with Malice, Brilliant Evasion. So Malice, Brilliant Evasion. Elusive Proton Rockets. Alright, and then Darth Vader. The X1 Darth Vader. The true one, obviously. Brilliant evasion, elusive pattern. Pattern analyzer. FCS and afterburners. We are good to go. What? Afterburners. There you go. So should be up right now. There you go. Playing for Philippines. There you go. All right. Let's just perfect. Select the satellite array. It's covering a bit. Let's just move that and put that right there. Just to be sure it doesn't interfere with the rest. Okay. Alright, so now you can bet. You can also see the lists as they are, because they're correct now. So it's alright. So assault at the satellite array. What is this scenario? Oh, also, just before we start, very good painting job. Amazing. Very good looking. Oh, there. Aha. I see what you did there. There is. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Is it on every. No. The ties are looking very good. Like one pie is very good looking. Iden with the Inferno. Grand Inquisitor with a. Yeah, that's very cool. That's very good looking. Alright. Go Philippines! Yeah. Not because we don't like USA, of course. But because we hate First Order. Oh man. Biased. Obviously biased. Alright, so assault at the satellite array is a scenario in which you can score points if you are at range 0 to 1 of any of those satellites. The objective is simple. Turn 2 and after, you have to be in range of those to score. If both players are in range with the same amount of ships, they do not score points. And in this case, there is no medium or large ships, so nothing to explain about that. But anyway, if you've got more ship close to the satellite than your opponent, you score a point. There are 5 of those on the mat. So that is pretty much it for the scenario. All right. Speaking of lists, let's start with the first order, with the list that you all know because we can't stop seeing it. Grudge Initiative 2 TIE SE Bomber. While a friendly bomber mine at range 0 to 2 detonates each time attack dice are rolled. Well, if you don't like the result, you can have one of those re-rolled yourself, not your opponent. Even though he is the one rolling the dice for the proxy mine, you get to re-roll his own dice, which is quite savage. We don't like Grudge. Skilled Bombardier allows you to drop with another template, the 2, for example, for the proxy, but also to launch the Electrochaff missile with a 2 bank or a 5 straight if you want, because the Electrochaff missile is during the system phase. You can sped a charge and launch this chaff with a 3 bank left, right, or a 4 straight. Then you've got to place 1 fuse on it, and we will talk about that when it will happen, because if we do now, I guess the game will be over before we get to the point. Elusive and automated target priority. So basically, you've got to attack the closest target, and if you fail your attack, you gotta calculate for the next one. Dread is equipped exactly the same way, minus elusive and automated target priority. Dread's ability is useless. We don't care about that. We just need the chassis and the fact that it carries another electrochaff missiles. Scorch will perform a primary. You can stress yourself to roll +1 attack die. Fanatical, when you lost your shield, an I equals a hit, no matter what. Advanced Optics, blank equals hit if you spend a focus for it. Oh, that rhymes. That's cool. Predator, bullseye equals 1 reroll. Then, Commander Malorus. Start of engagement, you've got 2 charges. You can spend 1. This is non-recurring. If you do, all your focus, attack, or defense can be converted into evades or hits. Equipped with marksmanship, bullseye equals hit to a crit, and then cluster, which basically means that you can perform 2 attacks that are double modded each time. Or so. Oh, I didn't see that. ISB Jingoist. Ouch. That hurts. Okay, let me just add colors because I forgot about that. Wampa is like this. Aiden is there. And yeah, Sad Wampa. Sad ISB Jingoist. Maybe. Alright. Malaris is done. End of the turn, or is there any engagement? Yeah, I guess there is an engagement. Alright, so to explain Kylo Ren without having to put cards. Oh, 2 hits from Malorus. And absolutely nothing. So you need to spend the focus. Why is there stress? Because of maybe a linked action? I guess that's the point. Kylo is a bit too far. We'll talk about Kylo just a bit afterwards. Then we will have the rest covered. We are turn 1, so there won't be any points scored for objectives, obviously. This is Grand Inquisitor using his force. Nothing, and thank you for the follow also. Taz Rebels. Okay, we've got another shot. So this is Aiden with a iron cannon with 2, and this time there will be 1 or not. Just using the focus. ISB Jingoist cannot shoot because he's on the rock. Would have been nice. Who's the target? Seems like Aiden is. I don't see the Empire living long enough in this game, to be honest. Hit crit, just crit. Safe. Got another one. Ooh, could have been obstructed, but it's not. That's 1. And it's a kill, and Deadman Switch will hit Aiden. No, Aiden is spent. But spending this on a single damage feels awful. Alright, let's focus on Kylo Ren then. Whisper Kylo. For an enemy in your bullseye is dealt a face down. You may spend 1, and if you do, the card is dealt face up. He's equipped with instinctive aim, allowing him to spend a force to ignore the target lock here requirement because he's got concussion missiles, so he can just spend one force to have the concussion missiles spent, launched, fired, shot, whatever you choose. Shattering shot. Saw that earlier. Obstruction or being range 0 of an obstacle means you can spend a force to add an eye. Predator, primary bullseye attack equals reroll. Advanced optics, blank into hit by spending a focus. Munitions failsafe to keep the concussion missiles charges. And then enhanced jamming suit, which allows you to jam yourself because if you're jammed, or if there is a jammed ship in the attacker's arc when you are defending, or if the attacker doesn't have green tokens, then you roll one additional defense. And you've got access to focus jam, barrel jam, boost jam, and jam itself. And that is it for first order. Alright, on the Empire's side, Wampa has a charge, can spend it to add one attack die, but if he is attacked before he attacks, then the charge goes away. He's got elusive to be a little bit more tanky. ISB Jingoist, that was just saved, is about being at range 1, 0 to 1 actually, of enemy ships. You give them a choice. It is deplete or strain, unless they remove a green. He's equipped with Deadman's Switch, allows him to be a little bit more annoying than he is for those 2 points. Aiden Versio, that we just saw using her ability, can save Tai from dying. That's basically it. She can prevent any number of damage dealt to a Tai LN if it is at range 0 to 1 of her. Elusive and Iron Cannon. Then Grand Inquisitor. So while he defends at range 1, he can spend a force to prevent range 1 bonus. While he attacks at range 2 to 3, he can spend 1 to add the range 1 bonus. Malice. When you perform an attack, you may spend 1 force to change focus or hit into a crit, and if you do, and the pilot card is dealt, you can recover 2 force. Brilliant Evasion. If you're not in the attacker's bullseye, then 1 force equals 2 evades. Elusive and Proton Rockets, 5 dice in the bullseye. The requirement is a focus. And then a Darth Vader that we know about. Darth Vader about spending force to get more actions. Brilliant Evasion, we talked about that. Elusive, we talked about that. Fire Control System, reroll 1 die, but you cannot spend the lock afterwards. Pattern Analyzer, before check difficulty step while you execute a red maneuver, you can perform an action, and Afterburners, after you perform a 3 to 5 speed maneuver, you can spend a charge to perform a boost, even while stressed. To conclude, there is the targeting computer ability of Vader, which is if he has a lock on the defender, he's got +1 on attack, and a hit becomes automatically a crit while he has the lock. Alright, so we did what we had to do for the presentation. You saw the chaff missiles being launched by both Dread and Grudge. So there it was a 5 straight, 4 plus 1 more because of this little girl, Skilled Bombardier. And then this guy also did, they both did a boost plus the chaff, because I did not mention for the TIE SE that their ship ability is during the system phase, they may perform a boost action. And because the difficulty is not precise, then it may as well be white. So white boost during system, then can launch from 4 to 5 or from 3 to 5 actually. And this guy also did boost and then launch 3 straight. So the thing is, these are 2 separate chaff missiles. So basically, when they are going to go through this one, they will be jammed a second time and possibly stressed a second time. And that is the thing. Alright, so Wampa is going to score a point. Scorch might just score 2, actually. And in the bottom of your screen, for now, this is Empire scoring. And I guess it will remain the same unless that. There is another jam. There is another stress. Aiden. Uh-oh. Won't be able to shoot because she's on the chaff. Takes another stress. Or maybe the first one, but anyway, that doesn't change anything. Blue is cleared. All right. So Malarus. Taking a target lock. Why is she doing that? Because of her ability. That gets her very tanky. So she expects Vader to be at range 2 of her, because she could then perform a cluster missile double attack. What is Grand Inquisitor doing? Oh no, but I guess he was... How was he double stressed? Oh, was it the cloud? The cloud hit Grand Inquisitor? Okay. You can shoot from shafts. Only the standard obstacles prevent you from shooting. Okay. Alright, so Vader is in... is it range 2 from Maris? Because if it is, that's sad for him. And Vader will be range 3. Yeah, but in this situation, I'm not quite sure you dislike that, because Maris did take a lock on Vader, and if she is range 2, that means she shoots twice. You don't want that. You just don't want that. So I guess, even though it's not good for Vader, I guess it's even worse for Malarus. But Chef landed on him. Yep. Figured that out. Alright, so initiative 6, there is only one here. So this will be Vader. I mean, yeah, Malarus only spends when she engages. Or, no. Didn't say anything. That's start of engagement. Yeah, okay. That's why he was doing that now. Alright, so she does that anyway. It is range 3. And you've got a crit. You've got a force. Malarus doesn't, Kylo doesn't care at all. Just a force. So Malarus cannot perform a double attack. And she will perform an attack against Aiden. That is 2 to 3. Not much. That is a very good turn for Empire regarding Malarus not able to do anything. But then again, Kylo is right here, and he will be probably shooting a concussion missile. Could also be shooting at Vader because of the bullseye. Will shoot the chaff cloud. Wow. No, we'll shoot Aiden, obviously. Alright. So spends a force to spend a concussion missile charge. What does it look like? obviously you've got only one mod, but then again, okay, so Aiden just died. Oh, elusive. Aiden lives. Alright, no more elusive on Aiden. What is he checking right now? Not quite sure. Okay. Scorch. Because Will is first player, then Scorch shoots. Unobstructed on Wampa. 3v3, I guess, because of the... Oh, there is also Grand Inquisitor. Proton Rocket on Kylo. What? Ah, no, there is no focus, my bad. Alright, but that's a good roll, for sure. And Kylo takes 2. Unless I forget something. But no, I guess not. Kylo takes 2. Shields are off. He has optics, so having 3 hits was really possible. He was checking for concussion proc. Oh, okay. And yeah, it was slightly possible that he get 3, but by spending, not just like having those naturally. Feels always a bit frustrating. Well, that's a very good defense roll anyway. Wampa doesn't want to take any damage. Will be able to have another shot. Alright, so Vader, Aiden, Iron Cannon on Kylo, probably not doing much. Is that a crit or is it a blank? We don't care, there's already 2. Okay, so I guess we've got Dread, Grudge, Dread, Grudge. So 2 dice. Why is there only 2? Why not 3? Who is he attacking? Oh, it was an attack on Aiden. Yeah, chaff missiles are used on both sides. There you go. Hit crit on Aiden as well. Aiden that just refuses to die. The big automated target priority card. Don't know if you can see that, but don't want to miss it. Alright, so Wampa, 2 dice on Scorch. That will be 1. And you'll have to spend just not to die, just not to take it. Although the focus did not come in handy in defense. Yeah, for sure. Alright. So, what is... Oh yeah, they are counting the number of ships. 1, 2, 3 to 2, I guess. Or maybe this one is too far, which is why they checked. So it's either 2 to 2 or... so he's got like... Okay, I think it is a 2 to 2 here. 1, 2, 1, 2. He scores both this, and there is this for the Empire. So I guess this is why there is a 2 to 1. Alright, let's keep track. Let's get some distance, you know, real distance. There is no charge here to track. I mean, this one and this one, obviously, but they were not shot. Electrochaff missile is used on both the bombers. Malaris, I cannot get anything on her. Kylo is at 2 force, no shields, and did spend a concussion missile. I'm quite good with the overlay. I'm good to go. So let's live for another turn. So for now, no loss, which is quite interesting. But then again, Aiden is living on the edge. ISB as well. Aiden is single stressed. ISB is double stressed. Grand Inquisitor is stressed as well. Malaris is. Vader isn't, but he is locked by Malaris. What could we say? Scourge is stressed and won't be able to score 2 objectives next turn. Wampa is in an awkward spot, I guess. Only has the opportunity to perform hard maneuvers. I guess the 3 gets you... it might fit, but anyway, I'm not quite sure you want to have the 3 hard. I guess 1 or 2 at the maximum. I guess Dread, no, Grudge, could just boost and drop a prox on the ISB with the 2 template. And we could also try and fit a boost from Dread to the left or to the right. Depends on if he did do what I just called on Grudge. And if he does that, he can just kill Aiden by dropping her a proxy mine. So a lot of possibilities, even though you go through the chaff, but at this point there is no hope that you don't. And if you can just erase both of those ties off, looks like a good thing to me. Aiden is worth 3, Jingoist is worth 2, so you score a total of 5 points and you just like, yeah, you have the lead and you just increase it. Because Wampa, I mean, like, if it does 1 hard, it might be in range of the objective still, but I guess not. I mean, there's a debate. And if you kill those 2 ties, you are practically sure that you have priority on the bottom objective that is right there underneath Aiden. Kaido has to watch out for Vader, because getting Kaido off the board means a lot. Yeah! This is probably the winning condition for the Empire, but I guess Malaris will perform her job by blocking Vader. I mean, I hope so. That would prevent Vader from having a focus, which could mean a lot. But yeah, Kylo has only 2 force, which means if Vader can shoot him right where he wants to, there won't be any other concussion missile. So Wampa did 1 hard. It might be just a bit out for the objective. But yeah, killing Kylo in this list means a lot. No boost, no system phase boost for both these bombers. 2 bang that bombs, 1 straight that bombs. So if Aiden stays there, which is not going to happen, but anyway, she won't suffer the effects of the gas cloud because she's already sitting on it. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, so Scorch might just delete Wampa off the board. I would push Kylo forward to block skip Vader. I mean, you... yeah. Yeah, that's a possibility. Alright, so ISB loses a stress. Aiden loses a stress. And in the end, those chaff clouds were beautifully handled by Will, because at the end of the round they go away and bombers won't have to suffer from it. Because if they would have this turn, they wouldn't have been able to boost for any prox mine next turn. And looking at where Vader is and where he might be at the end of the round, the positioning of the bombers is quite coherent with dropping some prox mine on Vader. Ooh, on why in the world would you put yourself in this position? You give room to Malarus or Kylo, even though now Kylo we know that he did go straight. But also you just kill yourself with the prox mine. I mean, like, it's okay, because being behind yellow or red doesn't change anything. But then again, having yellow drop on you would guarantee that he doesn't drop on Vader. But now, not quite sure I like that. But anyway, she will, because she doesn't clear it. You have to clear the obstacle, not to suffer. Yes, I agree, but like, you cannot go one straight with Aiden, so she's obviously out of the gas. But anyway, she's out. So Kylo did take a focus and did rotate. So yeah, no jam. Oh, I'm not quite sure I like the rotate if Malarus is here. Did Vader perform a 5k with pattern analyzer? Ooh, that would be nice. What a very beautiful word for the Empire that would be. Okay, Grand Inquisitor not being very useful for the moment. Did perform one attack. Wasn't a huge deal. She could have been going one hard. Do they not like objectives? I mean, who likes those objectives? Uh-oh. What did he... three straight. Ouch. So he's sitting on the cloud. That means he will probably be stressed, which he is. No good for Vader, because now he cannot. 4k next turn. Grand Inquisitor doesn't shoot. ISB doesn't shoot. Aiden doesn't shoot. Wampa probably doesn't shoot. Yeah, I'd say this turn is for First Order. He can still shoot Bullseye. Ooh, Kylo? Yeah, of course. Okay, so Vader. Yeah, well, at this point, I'm not quite sure what you do. Alright. Not quite sure who the target must be. Oh, he's shooting Kylo. I mean, I can understand why, but... And Kylo is safe, but needs to spend a force for it. Kylo should be at 1 force. Is that okay? Yes, it is. Alright. Now Kylo can shoot the ISB. Last force for concussion. focus for all three. And that will seal the deal. No deadman switch. And 2 point. Ah, don't grab the ships, just delete them. It's easier. Alright, Malorus, range 1 on Vader. I don't think you cluster, just regular. Oh, and just one. And safe for Vader. Where is the Malorus lock? How did it go away? Oh, Scorch on Wumpa. The shot that could just matter. K3. No elusive on Wampa, so... Oh yeah, still elusive on Wampa. No, why re-rolling this one? What? No, because elusive was spent, correct? Was spent on the last. Why is there no elusive? Okay, well, you know what? It's okay. Just one damage on Wampa, elusive, we don't know. Chaff broke it. That's one way to put it. Wampa has an evade, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it matters. Elusive. You can just like evade all three. I probably would have shot in the bullseye range 0 to try to put Vader in position where he can't really play. Yeah, I agree. But on the other hand, having one less ship to deal with feels nice. I mean, I can understand both choices. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, so 4-1, and then how many... Oh yeah, there's a shot. Let's just not forget about that. So first order will get 1, 2 points for sure. Will the Empire get 1 with Wampa or not? No! So that is 2-0, so that's 6-1. What? Oh yeah, they are doing it one by one. Alright, so 6. There you go. Maybe elusive was spent. I don't know. You know what? I'll just like have that spent just for the record. But anyway, huge lead for FO. Soon 9-1. Yeah, because of Aiden. Yeah. Of course. This is like we could just like be deleting Aiden from the board, and considering the positioning, I guess there is next turn Scourge doing a too hard to the right. I don't know what Wampa does though, but I guess FO could just grab the center objective and the bottom one, which would lead to another 5 points with Aiden. So I guess it would be 11-1. We can still forget about the procs, but I doubt it. Yes, any player that I wouldn't know about, probably, but will. Not so sure about that. Not so sure about that. That's probably 11-1 at the end of turn 4. We're set for the Empire. Does a boost from Dread put you in a position where you can bomb Vader? I doubt it. Proxmine, I heard a charge go down. No, that was Kylo's force actually. He's at 1. Alright, so will there be any Proxmine? Yes! One from red. Iden dies. Maybe another proxy drop by Dread to limit options for Vader. Oof, took all 3. This is the only case where your proxy mine does 3. That's basically the only case. When you just overkill. Alright, so will we see a boost, then a drop? Should it fit? Okay, no, it's just a drop. Regular drop. Don't want to risk to just bomb your own ship. Alright, so yellow did just drop and boosted afterwards. Right, so if Vader did go bank, could mean a lot. Wampa! 3k. Charge is elusive, so that was elusive charge. Red did go to, I don't know, straight, bank, hard. Was it too hard? Three bank here. Grabbing a target lock on the Wampa, I guess. Oh, maybe not. Vader, actually. Alright. The bump from Scorch. That was expected. Grudge wants to hug his fellow FO friends. Kylo goes past Vader. Was also expected. Just please, Grudge, don't bomb me. That would be nice. No, not Grudge. Keep forgetting Dread. Focus Jam. The Whisper being the annoying piss that he is. Oh, there is one force missing, but it is on, yeah, because Will has his force on his side, which should be the case for everyone. Do not put your force on the mat. That's just, there is too much token in 2.5. Just don't do that. Have your force right there, where it belongs, with your shield, with your shields and charges. Please, just do that. Vader did bump. Has only one shot. Does 1 damage. I mean, has 1 hit. Does no damage. Now Malorus. That's a regular 2 dice without any modification, if I'm correct. I am, so nothing. Ooh, Vader! What will Vader do? 2 dice. No, we'll spend a force for. Thank you for the sub, Siakans. So 1 force for the last concussion missile. We don't care about great choices when you've got great green dice. That's basically the lesson. Alright, so Grand Inquisitor spending a force. Ooh, that's a nice shot. Do you want to spend another force? I guess at this point there is no such thing as do I want to. It's more like I have to. I'd say that's pretty okay. One after another. Alright, so Scorch could shoot Vader. I guess you might as well shoot Vader in this position. Yep. Sounds logical. Oh, that's probably... Okay, he hadn't any mods, so yeah, whatever. But that's that's not cool when you have Scorch having a blank and a focus. I mean, like, it's okay if you lost your shield because of Fanatical, but in any other case, that's probably one of the roles that you don't want to see. Wampa, only 2 because of range 0. Nothing at all. And regarding scenario points, middle is contested. And this one is contested as well, so no points, except for Aiden, obviously. No scenario points. Alright. So for the moment, the gap is pretty strong and it could increase. Though Vader just lost a single shield. Is elusive active? No. Afterburners weren't used. These are dead. Elusive is back on Wamba. Proton Rocket not shot yet. Chaff and Proxy both -1. Concussion should be empty. Force should be at 1. And we shall continue. Alright. I'm happy that we saw Empire and First Order in the same game because this is probably the factions that I dislike the most at the moment. So might as well have those face and destroy each other so that we don't have to put those on stream again. Like basically when I see a player playing First Order, I just know that I won't pick the matchup. To be honest. I had my regulation as well. You pick what you want. So I picked what I wanted. And I don't want First Order. But then again, you've got to be fair. I wanted all of the countries to be on stream, so I'm trying to have all of those. And I think I will be able to do it with the 2 remaining games. I wanted to have at least 1 game for each faction, which might be just a bit more complex. We want resistance on stream. In another word, in another world, I would ask for something in return, but I guess I'm in a good mood. But yeah, no, the problem is that I don't have access to any stream list. No, not something that I know about for the final event. And my problem about that is that without it, I'm just like discovering players list when I join the room. That is my concern about that. But yeah, of course, I would like to have resistance on stream. Come on, that's ugh. I Everything is awful about this list. All right, so Vader did lose, sorry, a shield and then took a damaged engine. Shield damaged engine. If you have player's name, I can tell you their faction. Next game is going to be oh man, what did I choose for next game? It cannot be England or Czech Republic. So it has to be Canada, Australia. So it will be Canada against Australia. And then final game, oops, sorry. It will be England, Czech Republic. I just don't know about the English. Republic Czech, whatever. Um, so this way I had Canada, USA, England, Germany, Australia. Oh, shoot. I will miss Spain. Ireland, yes. Yes. Italy, Philippines. Yeah, okay. So everyone but Spain. I will have had everyone but Spain on stream. I'm doing my usual Excel spreadsheet of results. My usual Excel spreadsheet of results. What is it about? How can you tell me it's usual when you didn't mention about that earlier? What is your usual spreadsheet? I don't know about that. Alright, so okay, Grudge, okay, Dread, okay, Wampa, scoring an objective, Grand Inquisitor, so we are at Initiative 5 currently. I DM'd you the one I did for group stage. Okay. It's not much, but it's honest work. That's what I read. Anyway, it's not much, but it's nice to see what's working and what's not. Indeed. Uh, Talon roll for... No, that's a sloop, right? Yeah, sloop for the Whisper. Malares did take a lock on Vader. Uh, but I mean, at this point you can just pattern analyzer. Are you in range of Kylo? Because if you are, you're in the bullseye, and you don't want that to be a thing. But I guess you're not in range, so that's okay. You've got full force, so you can perform 2 actions, like, I don't know, 4 at the maximum, but anyway, just grab a lock and take a focus, and that will be it. But Maris has her charge, so she will use it for sure. You could also grab a lock to see if you're in range of Kylo. What are you doing? You're putting yourself in Kylo's bullseye. I mean, okay, he's stressed. I get it. Okay, he has only 1 force. I get it as well. But then again, I don't know. I guess being bold at this point is what you need to do to catch up. So, oh, and you're going out of arc of Scourge. That is also what is happening. Didn't see that coming. But yeah, going out of arc. Oh man, why only 2? Oh, because he couldn't take the lock, he was too far. Oh no. Oh, but it's... Uh, yeah. So just a force and takes a crit. And there goes the blinded pilot. No, damaged sensor array. That's even worse actually. Um, damaged sensor array. Why is it worse? Because now he cannot jam until he fixes the crit. Ouch. Grand Inquisitor on Scorch. Probably nothing. Still 2 hits. But safe. As expected. So Kylo has the bullseye shot. Malice won't work because he has no force to spend. But it could have been nice to recover 2 force. Reroll from Predator, that won't do anything. So just 1. Invader is safe, just what you need. Nothing more. Yep, Maris on Vader, that seems logical. Regular attack, no cluster thing. Oh, there's a crit. You don't like that. The lock will give you another one, and Maris' ability will give you the 3rd one. Yeah, we know you attacked Vader. Seems pretty solid. That wasn't any cluster. And Vader will deal with it like the Dark Lord. Are there any prox mines left? Yes, there is still 1 prox. Classic Vader stuff. Yeah, I mean, these people are annoying. They've got force, they just evade everything. You cannot kill them, they are higher initiative, blah blah blah. Boring. Okay. Dread on Wampa. Oh, man. Elusive? Uh-oh. Well. Well. Oh, come on. I guess Wampa just paid for Vader. 2 more. And about objectives. Bottom one is contested. On the right. Oh, no, that's not over. That's under. Under. Calculate? No, just a focus. Grand Inquisitor is okay with it. Alright, so is Scorch having the middle one? It's my only... No. So just 1. 12 to 1. 5 points of objectives. Wait, it's not range 1 from Grudge? Seems like no. But I mean, I don't know. It's Will, you know. If he doesn't want to be at range 1. I won't contest it. Alright, so I don't know about the timer because they didn't set one. I guess they are on TTT, but I'll just avoid the page because there are a lot of players on it, and there will be even more during the afternoon and during the night because of GSP. So I'll just remain where I am on my little streaming thing, and I'll just stop when they stop. So that is 12 to 1. That is painful to watch. Even more if you consider that the FO list is winning again. Oh man. Let's say that it is a marvel of optimization. But it's also like something that once you see it like twice, thrice, you're like, okay, 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 I understood. I don't want to see it anymore. That's basically it. Okay. Blue maneuvers on the TIE Whisper are not that bad, actually. Here they are. All the banks and the straight from 2 to 5. Quite nice. We've seen better, we've seen worse. Grand Inquisitor's moves, blue moves, are also quite good, even more at close range. Vader, on the other hand, that's not as beautiful. At this position, only one bank will get you anything, because one straight is blue, actually. Woohoo! We've seen a flying die. Alright, so only one prox mine remaining on Dread, the yellow one. Not going to matter for a bit of time now. Let's see what he does with Dread. That would indicate what he's doing with his maneuver. I guess Garage could just... Yeah, that's what I figured out. Okay. Takes a lock, so that's 1 point secured. Oh, interesting. So that is no point for Dread. Scorch wants to finish off Vader. That sounds logical. Grand Inquisitor has a lot of tokens. To force a charge, a target lock, a stress, focus. That is why you put your force on the table, not on the mat. Ah. Okay. Oh, that did bump. Oh, but it is a friendly bump. No consequence except for the focus not being uh, something that you can take. Grand Inquisitor is facing Dread, but Dread is full regarding his hull and shield. Ah, shame. Vader bumps. But it was probably the only way. Kylo cannot shoot Vader, but Vader can shoot Kylo. Range 0. Not what you want. Exactly what you want. Okay, still only one force for Kylo. Alright, I lost track for a bit of time. Oof. So I guess no damage was dealt. This is Malarus on Grand Inquisitor. Nothing at all. Okay, just a bad turn for both players until Scorch shoots. And wow, actually, this isn't going to be that bad for the First Order. You don't have elusive? You have elusive? That won't help. Force, and you take a crit, and the crit is structural. I thought it was another direct. Structural damage. So 3 force on Vader because it will come back. Elusive was used. Yeah, I guess we're okay. Oh, 2 hits. And we're okay. All right. Hmm, that's quite nice. Quite nice, quite nice. All right. 14 to 2. So 2 points for FO, 1 for Empire. Center objective for Grand Inquisitor. And hit crit. So yeah, Empire again. Right, those bombers getting into position. Yellow, depending on what Grand Inquisitor did, yellow might just drop his last proxy next turn. I guess that's a turn of positioning for the turn after that. Scorch did take a rock. Yeah, so next turn you can just like boost to the left and proxy mine the Grand Inquisitor. Oh, Malaris is facing her enemy. And Kylo could just like focus, rotate. Focus jam is also cool, because Vader is probably doing a stress maneuver. What would be the interest of yeah, I mean, like if you focus rotate, then you've got 3 shots on the Grand Inquisitor. If you focus jam, Vader is a bit less dangerous. Or, or you just boost and jam. And Grand Inquisitor is in a lot of trouble. Oh, ho! But Vader did go this way. That was good. That was good looking. Alright, so that is a target lock on Kylo. I'm afraid it will be obstructed. No, maybe not, actually. What? How the... Like, why do you do this? Why did you take a target lock on a guy that you should just, like, go away? Uh, hmm. Is there something that I'm missing? Because I just don't understand. Salut Witabix, ça va? 3 dice from Vader. Will be on Malaris, so that's only 2 actually. Ugh. Ça va, ça va. Uses the focus for 1. Doesn't get anything quite predictable. Oh. Come back, little guy. What was... yeah. The action of Grand Inquisitor was a focus, but got stripped away with the jam. So only 1. But getting all 3 with Malice. and a force and a target lock. And Kylo will take a crit. Weapons failure, that will matter. Weapons failure. That is very, very good for Grand Inquisitor. Instead of 4, it's 3. And instead of 3, it's 2 because of the force. Still will be 2 after spending. Oh. Oh man. Both shields and Maras did not even shoot. Two with the focus. This time the evades are here. And now let's see if the bomber can do it. Nothing. Spends the lock. Two focus. Spends the focus. 2 hits. Nothing goes through. All right. So, tied on the middle. First order here and first order there, so that's 2-0. 16-2. We are starting to have some results. Canada, Republic. So Canada has a Republic. Okay. I just want to have another separatist. I want to see the baby. Okay, I don't know how much time is left. But I guess not much. Problem is, except Kylo, everyone is very good looking on the first order side. Eight rounds starts to be a lot. Oh, is he going to do it? No. I mean, like, that's the way to put it, but... Alright, so... Drops a proxy for Vader. And I guess with this... the Dark Lord will die and the game will end right away. Grudge. I mean, like, for now, I just, like, yeah. They are playing as if everything was going through another turn, but we pretty much all know that this will end with the last ship to move because he will move through a mine that will kill him. So yeah. Dread takes a lock on the Grand Inquisitor. Malaris just, oh, sorry, Scorch just getting here to contest the point. Malaris did bump. Kaido, one hard. That's a close one. That's a very beautiful one. And bear rolls to the right. Jams the Grand Inquisitor. Man, this ship is so annoying. Okay, turn from the Grand Inquisitor. Grudge will have a shot. That's always nice to hear. Elusive on the Grand Inquisitor will come back. But anyway, I didn't track that. And Vader will die. GG, as mentioned. So now the question is about how big the margin of victory will be. So we still have Grand Inquisitor on the table that we need to kill. And we've got 2 shots to do it. Alright, so Grand Inquisitor is spending a force on Kylo. That is 2. And Kylo will not die because he has 2 force. And then Dread reroll gets 3. Gets none. Okay, dies also. And GG. 29-2. End of the game. 29-2 for First Order. And of course, the points for objectives. Well played. Bad. So 31, actually. Not planned. I can understand. Yes, of course. That is one way to put it. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll let them discuss and